What's good, y'all? I'm now joined by Bijan Robinson, former Longhorn, current Atlanta Falcon, and now part owner of the Texas Ranchers. First off, Bijan,
Yes, sir.
how does it feel to be part owner?
I mean, man, it's just such a blessing, like, knowing that, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the world, really. And for me to have a team and be part owner of a team like the Texas Ranchers and to be, a guy that can, share my light into something that's about to be so big and so grand. And, I think it's just really cool to, have an opportunity to understand this game, and evolve with this game. And as it grows, I can grow as a person, as a minority owner, like just everything like that, man. And I know it's going to be on a level of, excellence, in these next 5-10 years. Like, this will be the sport that everybody loves, that everybody talks about. So really excited for it, and really excited to be a part of this whole thing here.
And I was interested, you mentioned it, one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Yeah. What attracted you to pickleball to start your first minority ownership?
I mean, playing it, playing the game. Like, me playing and having fun with it, playing with friends, like, all my boys, me, Ethan, Tyler and Sam, Jonathan, like, we'll be battling it out. So even understanding, that is something that's really cool. And to have friends play this game and to have friends, have fun playing it. And even from all ages, like, I played against a 67-year-old woman, and she was balling.
I'm about to say, did you win or lose?
I lost.
Okay. Respect, though. Respect.
I lost. But just even that fact, on her being that good, everybody can play the game. So, I think it's like a really cool thing, and growing in terms of not just like the younger generation can play, but even the older generation, the young kids, the teenagers, everybody can play this game. So that's what attracted me to want to be an owner and be here, supporting this sport.
Well, guess what? If you ever need a partner, I got you.
Come on.
I can't help you get wins, but I'll be right there with you.
You'll help me get wins. Don't worry. We'll get it. We'll get it.
There's a mural behind us. You signed your name on it. What was that moment like for you to kind of have your signature on there?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. Like, these two lovely ladies over here painted this whole thing, this whole mural in a week. So knowing that they got me up and got me up there as fast as possible was really cool. Just to see, like, all the other guys that are owners of this team, and for them to paint that and to let that be here and sit here for everybody to see, how we all contributed. It's definitely a blessing, and God has blessed me with so many endless things, and now something like this is just a blessing to be a part of, and to share myself with all these great people and all these players that come in here and play every single day.
Yeah, that's awesome. What else is awesome? Texas Longhorns football team recently, right?
That's right.
I know about this time last year I was able to talk to CJ Bacher, and he told me that you gave him words of encouragement before he stepped on the 40 acres.
Yeah.
And so now, after a year watching him grow, I'm interested to know if your relationship with him has grown, and what have you seen from him over this past year?
Yeah, I mean, our relationship has grown immensely since the first time I talked to him. Yeah. He'll ask me for advice, as much as he can. Every little question that he has, every little thing that he has to ask, I'm here for him. But even just him on the field, like, you can tell that he's, feeling comfortable, feeling ready to go, enjoying the time, enjoying the moment on the field, and growing as a player for being a freshman. But, me and him, man, we're locked in for life. We've been locked in, and I really do appreciate, him listening to me and him trusting me with that advice to want to be great and want to be, somebody that he can look up to and be the same way one day.
Well, I got to know, you spoke about being great. Xavier was great at that combine. First off, bro, where were you at when you saw him run the 4.21, and what was your reaction?
Honestly, like, I couldn't believe that happened. I couldn't believe that happened in front of my eyes, and obviously I knew he was going to run a 4.2 something because he's that fast. And, I mean, his speed is explosive. He trains for it. He's been great throughout this whole process, but for him to run a 4.21 and break the record, bro, like, that's a blessing. It's a blessing for all of us, not just him, but for all of Texas, for, the university, everybody, man. Like, it's so dope to see him, achieve his dream in that 40. And, I can't wait to see what else he can do, after that blessing that he did.
And you spoke about just for Texas as a whole, potentially 4 first-rounders after going to the Sugar Bowl. What does that say about what y'all started and, of course, what Sark kind of have built to this point?
Yeah, I mean, he's always preached on being excellent in everything. And, ever since he set foot on the campus, you know, we've always preached on, you know, being good people, and then, you know, wanting to be the best that we can be as players, as students of the game. And, you know, with him, when he came in, like, yeah, I mean, there was some struggles, there were some tough times, but he came in and brought that excellence in immediately. You know, he stated what he wanted for the team, and for me to be, you know, a part of that process of, you know, the growing stage, the building stage, and then now to see what it is now. I mean, it was all for something, and God had it all planned out this whole time for him and the rest of the team.
So from your former coach to now your current coach, Raheem Morris, what was that first interaction like with him, and what have you got to talk to him about?
Yeah, man, I mean, first of all, he's an amazing dude.
Yeah.
He's a big-time players coach. Him and Coach Sark are best friends, so that's a big thing as well.
Did you know that before y'all met?
No. I knew they were friends. I knew they coached together, but didn't know they were best friends. Talk to this day, which is really cool. And, you know, when I got, you know, the chance to talk to him, like, I loved him off the bat. Like, I just felt that energy of wanting to play for him and wanted to be a part of everything that he's about to do for this team. But man, it's awesome to have him there and everybody who he brought in, and for us to feel as comfortable as possible and have fun doing it. Like, that's the main thing. So I can't wait to get started with Raheem and everybody there.
Well, lastly, bro, you set some high expectations for yourself this year. Talking to Sports Illustrated, it may not be high just knowing you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can achieve a lot of things through Christ. But 2,000 yards rushing, that's your goal this year. What made you choose that as your number, and how do you think you can achieve it?
I mean, bro, honestly, like, I don't set goals for myself. Like, I never have. I just let God, you know, take over and take control. You know, but when he did ask the question of, like, some extreme goal, you know, I said, like, I think I said 2,000 yards and all purpose, like, in general. Yeah. But, I mean, it's
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah. I mean, you know, everybody said, but it don't matter, though. But, like, you know, I know it's something that, like, you know, I want to work towards and, you know, work with my team and work with everybody that's going to be a part of this thing. And I know that all of us have goals that we want to achieve. So for me, you know, I think, you know, setting those high expectations, it's something that you can go try to reach. It's something that is always good for you as a player, and, you know, for you just to continue to keep working hard, honestly. But yeah, man, I mean, I know I'm really excited for this season and what it's going to bring with all this new, you know, talent that we have, all the new coaching, and, you know, I know it's going to go somewhere where, you know, we all been waiting for and all been expecting. So I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm excited to see you and see where God takes you, bro. So congratulations. Great to see you back in the ATX, by the way.
Good to be back.
Always, bro.